TV off, turn his TV off.
Getting crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Yeah. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat. Feeling, shade skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. In the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Gun. Here's Williams. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's the handoff, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 19, Tiger. Ready?
Drawing up the design keeper. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another the carry for him. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
What is up?
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
What is up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely you're going to get man-to-man coverage and your passing game is more effective. But I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that down and distance, you can still get the first.
Westy.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
He was taken down.
They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Blocked by his back. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
What is it? Hold on. Here we go. The nose.
Gibbs. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Crotch. Slam left.
Gibbs again. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 3rd and goal.
Axel! Yes! Punch first!
3rd and goal. It's Williams. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Dicker connects there. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects on the stakes of each and every game.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame.
19, Buffalo 18.
Penix working from the gun. That one finds Xavier Worthy. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. If you get explosive plays, those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Goes to the hurry up here. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal, Washington.
Mixon is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball, if you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
40-yard line.
What is up?
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
What is up?
Again, it's Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
What is it on? Here we go. Pimpin'! 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 Combo!
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Fourth down, Williams. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that,
and they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm the
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Panthers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They'll run here on 1st down. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
46-yard line.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready, set.
Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
A give now from the gun. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Panthers in front here at Bank of America. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Ready, set.
Now give left side. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready, set.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Ready, set. On.
Trying to push this past the Munger. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but we'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Commanders 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 39-yard line.
Here's Penix to throw. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing Penix. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On play action, here's Williams. He's going deep! Oh, intended for Metcalf, but it's intercepted! And the Commanders will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 3rd down.
7 yards to go.
They go play action. Here's Penix. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play.
This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 21, Panthers 17.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready to run!
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Working the sideline, that's Palmer. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Washington.
They send a man in motion. Penix out, first down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 28, Panthers 17. Tyler Bass set to kick.
Bass now to kick this away. Bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, they need 7.
What is it?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Guilty.
Here's a design run. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, it's Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Looking quickly here. Design quarterback run here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
They need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Another one for Gibbs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll run here from the gun. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Another carry for him. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They give it to him again. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Dicker connects there. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Shaheed now to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Brings up second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in a hurry up here.
Washington first down.
They send a receiver in motion right.
44-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Washington.
Motion the slot man right.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Commanders.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's the Commanders with it, 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Penix is going to throw again. Rolling left, buying some time. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown.
Believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point.
They're going to try and run for it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Flush down out to his left. And then off here to Mixon. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. And goes to the hurry up here. To the air with Penix. Looking right, and he finds him. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action, here's Penix. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
And the Commanders' first down.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. Offensive line fast.
At the 2-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Line up the design keeper. Good defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and short.
And how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. Got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Running for it, Mixon. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down.
They'll run for this. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Penix now on 1st down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Penix working from the gun. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 8-yard line.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 6 yards. Boy, a great spot. 2nd and goal at the 2.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of the offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Pass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
What is it hard? Here we go. Yes.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completes a DK Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Williams from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. It's picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Commanders are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Big game downfield. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 64 yards. That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10.
They're going to pass it here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Panthers make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Huard and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Charlotte.